So graphical representation of motion means just we can direction of body or motion of a body in one dimension will represent in the form of graph, like in normal graph paper, time versus distance versus velocity, rate of change of velocity, time versus displacement, time versus speed. Like this, it will do. That is what we used to call it as graphical representation. So representing the motion in the form of graphical method, that is what we used to say graphical representation of motion. So in graphical representation of motion, so before going to that, I already taught you some kind of a graph for you people in our while we are studying. So can you say that? Suppose this is what I said. For example, this is time and this is what distance or displacement. So now you tell me. So this is called as which motion? What is this?
Uniform motion.
Uniform motion.
Uniform motion. Is it yes or no? So same graph if will write, understanding similar way like this. This is called as what? Increasing axis. Sorry, what is this? Non-uniform.
Non-uniform.
Yeah, non-uniform motion. Yes or no? Ready? Yes. Same way it will.
Yes, sir.
So when we'll represent here time and here what? Distance. So now, if we'll represent here, for example, time versus now here speed or acceleration velocity, then what will happen, guys? It will turns into what?
Acceleration.
It will give you what? Linear means acceleration, uniform acceleration or linear acceleration. If it is curved means non-uniform acceleration. Like this, all the things we studied already. Is it yes or no? Any doubt? Anybody can ask. Okay? Now, in our first class, in our today's class, we are going to study the first graph is that cell. It is called as distance time graph. What is that? Everybody keep ready. Distance time graph. Distance time graph. Shall we start? Now, so distance time graph means x-axis. Always you have to tell me who is in x-axis. Who is in x-axis? Time. Understanding? And y-axis will be there. You have to tell me.
Distance.
Distance. Clear everybody? Yes or no, guys? So, if we take x and y-axis, so x-axis always time and y-axis will be Vartani. Y-axis will be distance. So now we are studying distance. So now you tell me distance by time will give you what, guys? Distance by time. Speed. Everybody. Now, if it is straight line, then which speed it is?
Non-uniform.
Uniform speed.
Uniform speed. That is what all of you should remember. So, this is the first graph which we are going to study. Distance time graph. What is that? Distance time graph. Clear? Understand everyone? Yes or no? Please
Yes,
respond. So that is one. So now you tell me, for example, I want to find the speed of a body at a particular time. So then how we can find from this graph? Anybody can tell me? How we can find graph? Slope. Very good. So for finding acceleration, acceleration also what? Slope only. Yes or no, guys? So please respond. Everyone. So now I want to find the distance, speed of the body at this point. So for example, let me take, so at this point, I want to find the speed of the body. So now, let me imagine this is the point A. Understand, everybody? This is the point B, and this is the point C. Now, what is the slope of the graph? Everybody tell me, what is the slope of the graph? Ready? Speak, yeah. What is the slope of the graph? And let me take, this is the O, center. So now I want speed. So speed is equal to, what is the formula? Everybody? Arun Kailash? Distance traveled, understanding? Distance traveled, okay, divided by time taken.
Time taken.
You understand everyone? So you can notice it, time taken. What is the time taken here? You can see here. Time taken is what, guys? What is time taken?
OB.
Time taken is OB. Now, as I told you, speed is equals to, if you want to find, which one will give you? As Harish also said today, what do we have to do, guys? We have to find the slope of the graph. Do you understand, everyone? So, what is the slope of the graph? Anybody tell me? So, if you take here, this is what the slope of the graph. So, if you notice it, look at the board, everyone. This is what we used to call as slope of the graph. Yes or no? Yes, please.
Sure.
This is what?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the slope? As I told you, first y-axis you have to write. So what is the y-axis now? Y-axis divided by x-axis you have to write always. So y-axis is what, guys?
ABO.
AB. Understanding? So that is what you have to remember. So always this is what. If you want to find the speed from time and distance graphs, then what you have to do, guys? We have to do slope of that. That's all. So speed of body is equals to EB by OB. Is it okay? Vardhani, Gokul, Tanishkar?
Yes, sir.
That is what. So if you want to find the speed of the graph, then from distance time graph, what do you have to do, guys? We have to find what? Slope of the body. That's all. Clear, everyone? Yes, or no? So always the slope of the body will give you the speed of a distance time graph. So kindly remember that, and you have to learn that also. So this is what slope. So this is AB and this is OB. So this is what I am doing the slope. So slope will give you what? What will give you? Speed. So this is the first graph. Any doubt, ask me. First draw. Very, very important. Understand, ready?
Yes, sir.
Now, as we know, if it is graph is straight line, we used to call it as which motion? Uniform speed. Now, if it is a non-uniform speed, if time and distance is not same, then how the graph will be? You have to tell me non-uniform motion,
Curved.
speed, distance, and as well as time. If you notice it, then what will come, guys? Distance versus time. Non-uniform speed will come. What will come? Non-uniform speed.
Non-uniform speed.
So that is what you have to remember. So this is, so you can say non-uniform speed. Is it okay, everyone? Respond, yeah. That is.
Yes, sir.
So now if you
Yes, sir.
understand this, then this is all about the uniform speed and as well as non-uniform speed. Any doubt in graphs, you can ask me. Clear? Yes? Now, speed and time graphs. What is that next one? Speed,
Sir.
not velocity, Hari. What I am saying now, not velocity. What is this?
No,
Speed,
sir. I have.
speed and time graph. Also we can say velocity and time graph. What we can call, guys?
Velocity and
Velocity and time graph. Whatever it is, you can remember. Okay. So speed and time graph, or we can say,
Sir.
yeah, Hari.
Sir, I have a doubt in non-uniform speed, sir.
Ah, tell me.
Can't we find the slope in that?
We can find slope. For example, if I want to slope, I want to find the speed at this point. Then in this range, then I can draw slope here, and I will do it. Okay, Hari? So I will extend.
Okay.
I will extend these lines to like this. So this will give you what? Distance, x. And I will extend these two lines to down. It will give you what? This is x and this is y. Is it okay, Hari? So if we'll do speed at this point, so then speed is equals to, will give you y divided by x. That's all, Hari. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Now, we are studying what are the Nishkar now? Speed and time graph. Velocity and time graph. Now, we're having three different graphs. How many graphs totally? Three different graphs. Okay. So now one by one we'll study. First one, speed of the body remains constant. What is the first one, guys? Speed of the body remains constant. So if the body remains constant, is there acceleration? Anything changes? Acceleration.
no, sir.
Rate of change of velocity. So no change in speed. Is it any change in velocity? No. So no change in acceleration. So speed of the body remains constant. What about the acceleration?
Remains constant.
What? Acceleration. No change in acceleration. So 0 meter per second square. Is it okay, Randy? Whenever
Yes,
the
sir.
speed of the body becomes speed of the body remains constant, then acceleration, you have to take it what, guys? You have to take acceleration? What you have to take? You should tell.
0 meter per second.
You have to take 0. Okay. Now, shall we draw the graph? How it is? Yes, please respond, everybody. Vartini, our speed. So now, if you'll notice it, if you want to draw the graph for speed remains constant. Now, what is x-axis will come? Tell me, everybody, what is x-axis?
Time, sir.
Time, sir.
Time should come, and y-axis who will come?
Speed.
Speed. Now look into the board, look into the screen, everybody. So this is what the time, and this is what we can say. What is this, guys? Speed. Not even velocity. Okay, so speed. Now you tell me, for example, let me say this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4 meter per second. Now you tell me, guys, if body is moving constantly, for example, means 3 meter per second, then it is moving with the same speed. Yes or no, Danishkar? Ready? Have you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So in this case, you will notice it. So this is what we used to call as constant speed. So is there any change in speed, guys? Continuously 3
No, sir.
only. Yes or no? So now 0 seconds, 1 seconds, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 6 seconds. So time becomes 6 seconds. But still, what is the speed of the body? You should tell. What is the speed of the body? Minus 3 only. I'm saying you for example alone. So this is what we used to say. So in this case, what is acceleration formula? Respond, everybody. What is acceleration?
Change in velocity.
Change in speed or change in velocity. Understanding? Change in velocity divided by time taken. Now, change in velocity, for example, 3, final also 3. 3 minus 3 what? 0. So that 0 by time will be how much? Time will be 6 minus 0, 6. So 0 divided by anything what? 0 divided by anything, 0 only. Clear, everyone? Yes?
Yes, sir.
That.
Yes, sir.
So this is only for example. So now, if the speed and the time, understanding, graph will become constant. Constant means how it will come, guys? Keep it in mind always. So constant means how it will come? It will come parallel to the x-axis. What is that, guys? What is that, Danishka?
Parallel.
Parallel to the x-axis. So in this case, acceleration is equals to what? Parallel to the x-axis. So in this case alone, acceleration is equals to what? 0. Understanding, everyone? Acceleration is 0. So in this time, how the body is moving? Acceleration is 0 means constant speed. What is that, guys? Speak, yeah. Constant speed.
Constant speed.
Everyone. Now, suppose see, Danishkar car is traveling. Arun Kailash, can you hear me? Now, if you notice it, for example, Danishkar car is traveling 30 km per hour, continuously same speed, no increasing, no decreasing. Now, after 1 hour, he traveled some distance. Now you tell me, all of you observe and tell me, is it, everybody if you notice it, is it the Narayan is traveled some distance or not? Everyone tell me. The Danishkar. Is it Danishkar traveled some distance or not? Even though he is moving from 30 km per hour. So this is T is equals to 1 hour. Now T is equals to 2 hours. Now still what is the speed of the body? What is the speed of the body?
30 km per hour.
Clear? So now you tell me, is it Danishkar traveled any distance or not? That is I want. So he moved 1 hour with the same speed. Is he traveled any distance? I am asking.
Yes, sir.
He traveled a distance. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now, so now how to find the distance? Very, very important. Anybody can tell me how to find the distance? Arun Kailash,
Speed into time.
expecting anybody, Vartini, communicate Vartini. What is this Vartini? Can I need to say every time? Gokul, you also. What is that, guys? For example.
Speed into time.
Yeah, not speed into time. You may see. Suppose, for example, till here, what is the distance traveled by Danishkar? I want to find it. So now look into the board, everybody. So this is what the time I want. So let me take, this is the A point, this is the B point, this is the O point, and this is the C point. Is it okay, guys? Now at the time B, I have to find the distance traveled by Danishkar. So if you'll notice it, very simple, guys. What is the shape you are seeing here? Look into the board and tell me what is the shape you are seeing. What is the shape you are seeing?
Rectangle.
Yeah, rectangle. So if you'll find the area of the rectangle, then it will give you the distance traveled by a body. What will give you, guys? What will give you?
Distance
Distance traveled by a body. So if you'll take Danishkar traveled after 10 seconds, if you want to find the distance, after how much time? After 10 seconds, you want to find the understanding distance traveled by Danishkar, then just to find the area of the rectangle. What is that, guys? Area of the rectangle. Clear, everyone? So this is the time, and this is what, guys? This is what we used to call as speed. So this area of rectangle, this is what everything you have to remember. Area of rectangle will gives you what, guys? Will gives you a distance covered by a body. Is it okay, everyone? Yes, please respond.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what is this nonsense. Every time, why hurry? I need to call every time. Others, instead of that, they don't need to attend the meeting. Karatari. I think better. We only will study. Only few. Danish are also not responding. Reddy and Arun Kailas and Hari only. Remaining 3 not all responding. 4. Gokul and Danishkar and as well as Vardhini. Okay. So that is what. So what is the area of rectangle? Tell me, everybody. What is the area of rectangle? Area of rectangle formula. Area of rectangle formula is length into breadth. Now, who is length here? Who is length here?
Speed, sir.
Who is the length here? OB. And who is the breadth here?
AB.
AB. That's all. So, if you multiply OB into AB, will give you what, guys? Will give you distance traveled by a body. Is it okay, everyone? Yes or no? So please kindly
Yes, sir.
mind. So for finding the distance traveled by a body, so what we have to do, guys? We have to do. You have to speak. I should not.
Find
What is
the
that?
area of the
Find the area of the rectangle.
Very good. So we can find. So you tell me, Hari. By the time, if you are taking OB, do you need to mention seconds? Yes, we have to mention because it is time axis, correct? So we have to mention seconds. AB is a what? Speed axis. Yes or no? So definitely it will also mention speed in V. Now you see, if we take the formula, so as we know distance formula, what? Speed into time. Yes or no, guys? So now, for
Yes, sir.
example, speed is 30 kilometer per hour. Now time is 1 hour. So time will get cancelled. So distance is equals to what, guys? Distance is equals
30
to
kilometers.
30 kilometers. This is only for example. So have you noticed it, guys, how to solve this one? Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, that is what. So this is what? Uniform speed graph. So uniform speed graph, we're having asking us to find the one physical quantity. What is that physical quantity? Anybody? That is what? Distance traveled by a body. So if they'll ask you displacement, what is the body? Anybody? Displacement we are not at all talking here because we're talking about what? Constant speed. So we'll take distance or displacement, both are same. Why? It is the shortest path between any two objects. That's all. So this is the first graph. Have you understand? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So this is the graph one, which will help us to find speed and time graph, how the things is happening by the time. Okay. So now during what is that? During uniform speed, or we can say constant speed, and as well as what, guys? Constant speed. Then you can see the acceleration become what, guys? Even though body covers distance, acceleration what? 0 meter per second. Clear? Understand? Yes.
sir.
That is the
Yes,
first.
sir.
Okay. Now next graph. So now, as I said, first graph constant speed. Second graph is understanding uniform speed. What is that, guys? Speed time graph, and speed changes at uniform rate. So when speed changes, second graph, when speed changes at uniform rate, then what is the acceleration? Then you have to respond. Speed means velocity only, guys. So velocity changes, understanding, velocity changes at a uniform rate. What do you mean by that, everybody? So acceleration is what? Yeah, uniform rate. Clearly keep it in mind. So that what will happen already? Tanishkar, So graph of it will come, guys. Uniform rate it is changing. So be careful and tell me
Straight
how the
line.
graph will be. How the graph will
Straight
be.
line.
Straight line. You understand? Yes, linear magnification. So it is linear graph. What is this, guys? Linear graph.
Linear
Understanding? So this one is called as what? Uniform acceleration. What is to call, guys?
Uniform acceleration.
Acceleration. Now I want to find acceleration from this graph. What I should do? Anybody? What I should do? I want to find acceleration. For example, at this point I want to find acceleration. At this point I want to find acceleration. Then what I should do, guys?
Slope, sir.
We have to use which equation? Hurry. Which equation? Again. Uniform.
Written.
Same thing. So now if you notice it again. So first of all, you tell me uniform acceleration is over. Uniform acceleration, what is the graph? Linear. Understand? Linear graph. Now, uniform acceleration. Let us see how to find by showing the graph. So graph paper also have to draw. So speed and time and as well as points. Now I want to find the acceleration at this point. So I'm taking as a point A and this is point B and this is point O. Sorry, this is point O and this is what? Point C. Is it okay, everybody? Yes, please. Now if you know. So if you draw the graph, then you tell me. So what I have to do, guys? Acceleration formula. Acceleration formula. What do you mean by acceleration formula?
Change in velocity by time.
Divided by time taken. What is that?
Speed divided by time.
Change in time. Sorry. Change in speed divided by what?
Time taken.
So please, acceleration definition, everybody already know, right? Change in speed or velocity divided by time taken. Change in speed, or also we can call it as what? Velocity, which is causing for what, guys? Change in speed and velocity, or velocity, which is causes for what? Which is causes for what? Divided by for a given period of time, so that we can take, which will give you what, guys? We will find this one.
Acceleration.
Acceleration. So that is what. So now you tell me from this graph again, if you want to find the acceleration. So before, if you want to find speed, what you did, guys? Look into the board and tell me. If you did speed, if you want to find the speed, what you have been done, guys? Yes, respond. What you have
We
been
used
done?
the speed formula, sir.
Found the slope of the graph. Same way here, if you want to find, understanding this one, so then here also what we will do, if you want to find this area covered by a body or the speed of a body, then acceleration is equals to change in speed divided by time taken. So now what is the change in speed? Can you tell me? Slope of the graph, that's all. So what is the change in speed? Slope of the graph will give you change in speed. So please respond like confidently, you have to tell me. So change in speed graph, what will give you, guys? Change in speed and time.
ABO.
Acceleration.
So now from this I can say slope is equals to, what is the slopes? What is the slope for 3?
ABA.
AB and here O. Okay. Now acceleration is equals to, you tell me, what do you mean by acceleration? Slope of the graph, as I said. So slope of the graph means what? AB divided by OB. So what is to called as slope. So till here everybody finish it. Slope of the graph. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So this slope only also is to call with another name called as gradient. What is to call?
Gradient. Sir,
Gradient.
you said about tangent.
And you have to tell. So that is what we used to call. Ready, Kanishka? What is that?
Gradient.
Or gradient we can say. So now you can find the speed OP. Therefore we can conclude that a speed time graph, the acceleration is given by the slope of the graph only, always. Is it okay, guys? So acceleration who will give? Who will give the acceleration?
Slope of the graph.
Yeah. Next. Understanding, as I said, if you want to find the distance traveled by a body, what you will do, guys? I want to find the distance traveled by a body. What I have
Take speed and time in the graph.
Very good. That is normal formula, ready? Now you say from the graph I am asking. If you want to find the speed, okay, distance and time. So speed is equals to what is the formula? What is the formula?
Distance by time.
Distance by time.
You understand, everybody? Now, if you notice it clearly, so if you want to find the speed from graph, again, what you have to do, guys? Again, what you have to do? We have to do the same understanding what we did before. So now if you notice it, distance divided by time, if you take, that is what will give you. So if you notice it, for example, I have been drawn the graph. So now this is what my thing. So now is it looks like a triangle or not? Is it looks like a triangle? Or else
Yes, sir.
what it will take? This is also looks like a what? Looks like a triangle only. Okay. So now anyhow that it be, let it be. This is no need. Now bottom alone will take. So as we know, always what you said, what I said, guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Down there will be.
Yeah. So this is what it is. Now this is what the triangle is present. Can you able to see, guys? Yes or no? Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
The naming is ABO. Any doubt? Yes.
No, sir.
So now
No,
what,
sir.
what is the graph?
No, sir.
What is this graph? This is time versus speed graph. Is it okay, everybody? So this is time versus speed graph. Now if you look into it, see how the graph will find. So we can find the what? Slope of the graph. Again, same thing. So slope of the graph will give you what, guys? Gives you knowledge, understanding. So please remember knowledge that we can find what? We can find distance covered by a body. What we can do, guys? Distance covered by a body. Any doubt? Please respond.
No, sir.
Okay. Now I want to find the distance. What is that distance? How we can find? Anybody? Distance is equal, speed is equal to what is the formula? You should tell me. Speed is equal to what is the formula? Speed.
Distance by time.
Distance by time.
Again, same thing. So now, distance traveled is equals to area of triangle. So now, if you notice it, this is slope of the graph will give you know about, understand, we can find the distance and as well as what we can find. Slope of the graph given what? Acceleration.
Acceleration.
Understanding? So acceleration. So as I said before, if you want to find the distance, what you have been done, guys, you check it here. So if you want to find the
I
distance,
want to find the area, sir.
yeah, area we have been taken. So understanding area of a rectangle. But here only half triangle is there. Then area of a triangle, what is that? Right? What is that, guys? Area of a triangle is equals to area of a triangle, which is equals to what? It is like this. Is it yes or no? So this is the only part we want. So everywhere it is. So now we want to do that. Now if you notice it here, this is what we used to call as triangle. So now what is the area of a triangle, everybody? The area of a triangle, yes, please respond. So what is the area
1 by 2 into beam height.
area of a triangle is equals to half into m into, what is that? Sorry, I forgot.
Base, sir.
Yeah, base into
Base and height.
very good. Half into base into height. I am getting kinetic energy formula. So base into height. So what is the base here? You have to tell me. What is the base? You should
OB.
OB.
average area of a triangle is equals to half into OB divided by next.
AB.
What is
Into AB, sir.
height? Height is equals to what? AB. So this is what? If you want to calculate, understanding. So that is what we can use this formula to calculate area calculated by area given by anywhere. Understand, everyone? Linear motion. So that.
Sir, I have doubt, sir.
Yes, sorry.
Sir, base into height, sir. You just put divide, sir.
Sorry.
OB into AB, sir.
Yeah, OB into AB. OB into AB. Very good, Harish. So OB into AB. So that is what we can say length into breadth. So that is what it will give you. So from the time speed graph, if you want to find the distance, then what we have to do, guys? Time speed graph. If you want
Find
to
the
find
area
distance,
of the
you have to find the
triangle.
area
Area
of
of
the
the
shape.
given diagram.
Even though 100 shapes are there, doesn't matter. Find the area of every shape and substitute, you will get total thing. Is it okay, guys? Yes, that is what. So this is the second graph. What is the second graph, Tanishka? You should tell me. What is second graph? Speed time graph of a body body is moving in a straight line, it is moving upward or downwards? It is moving upward, uniform acceleration. Clear? That is what we have been studied in the second graph. Now, under the second graph, for example, what is the opposite to the uniform acceleration? Anybody? Uniform acceleration.
Non-uniform acceleration.
So that is what you can take. So if you take uniform acceleration, then x-axis will guys time and y-axis will guys. Y-axis will be speed will be there. Do you understand everyone? So now if you notice it, so if it is increasing speed, what is the graph is coming? Increasing speed means what is the graph is coming? What is that, guys? Linear motion. Now, for example, your body wants to come to rest. What is that? Wants to come to rest. Now, is it velocity, speed is decreasing or increasing, guys? Speed is decreasing or increasing? So, speed is decreasing, but you can take here. So, speed, you can notice it. So, the graph will come from maximum velocity to where? Maximum velocity to maximum speed to minimum speed. Finally, it will comes to where? Finally, it will comes to rest after some time. So after some time, so t is equals to, for example, some x seconds. Then what is the speed of the body? Speed of the body is equals to 0 meter per second. So this phenomenon only what we used to call, guys, uniform acceleration. This one is called as what? Uniform retardation. What we used to call it, Danishkar? Prem?
Uniform retardation.
Uniform retardation. What do you mean by retardation? As I already told you, simple definition. Decreasing acceleration. What is that? Yes.
Decreasing acceleration.
Uniform retardation means decreasing acceleration. Okay, so that is what we want to study. So this is the second graph. Now, third graph. What is the third graph, guys? Anybody can guess? That is what? Speed time graph. Where, see, have you noticed it? Look into the screen, everybody, and tell me. Let me see who is very smarter, because I'm shouting, but still some people are not at all opening their mouth. What I should do them. Now you tell me, in this graph, what is the initial velocity, guys? What is the initial velocity? Please respond.
0, sir.
Velocity. So initial velocity is 0. Now final velocity means we can find what? By finding the slope. Yes or no? If it is distance,
Okay.
we can find slope. We can give the slope will be the speed. If it is now speed versus time, then it will give initially what it is. Initial velocity is 0. Final velocity will be maximum. So finally, what will happen, guys? What will happen? The initial velocity will become 0 at the initial stage. Now, the third graph which we are going to study, very, very important for deriving the equations of motion in graphical method. In which method, guys? In graphical method. But already we said mathematical method, correct? Any doubt? Yes,
sir.
please respond. No. So now, if you'll notice it, when the initial speed of the body is not 0, then that is the fourth case. Oh, sorry, third case. When the initial speed of the body is not same, speed of the body is not 0. What is that, ready? Is not 0. Clear? Body is not 0. So if you notice it, when the initial speed is 10 kilometer, what is this initial speed? Initial speed to the body is 0. So if you take, when the initial speed is not the understanding, it is not what we can give is initial speed of the body is not 0, then how the graph will come? You tell me. Already we know that I'm saying initial speed of the body is not 0. So is it graph will start from 0 or some other places?
No, sir.
Sir, from the maximum speed.
Yeah, maximum speed.
Not the